actually get some people invited into this. And then we're gonna hop back. Okay, now we go. Okay, there we go. How you folks doing? I'm the Pokédial, aka Miles Jack, trying to do a live each day while I'm trying to dial in, do this challenge, hopping on the bike. Let's lighten this thing up. Let's do the, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with oil. Check that out. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to do a live every day just to keep consistent and just do it on an exercise bike. And hey, how you freaking doing? Who is this? Micro Lava, how you doing? Welcome in. Bow, bow, bow. Oh man, hope you guys are having a good. Is it Friday? We have Friday. Isn't that crazy? We have blasted through July, and so much has happened in July. That's freaking nuts. I mean, Black Bolt, White Flare came out. We have leaks of Mega Evolution. Things are looking a little crazy right now for everybody, right? But I can tell you there's this light at this end of the tunnel. And it's gonna be not just ZA, but Generation 10 itself. How you freaks doing? I was about to say freaks. You know what? I went with it. How you doing? How you doing? So what I mean by this light at the end of this tunnel is going to be Generation 10. And you like Pokemon? Freaking, of course I like Pokemon. I'm trying to be the very best, like no one ever was. I'm kidding. Well, actually, what I'm trying to be, it would be really cool to be known as one of the most fit Pokemon lovers. That is a goal. That would be a freaking goal. What is my fave? Okay, let's go down with this. Ready? My favorite of all time is Totodile and Feraligatr and Crocodile. I love that line so much. Not just because it's a popular Pokemon, but when I was a kid, I played Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, but I was so young, I didn't quite understand Pokemon. I just knew how to. I think I only ever got to Blaine on Cinnabar Island. But when Pokemon Silver and Gold came out, that was an experience. And seeing Totodile for the first time, that was awesome. And that has always stuck with me forever, of that feeling of nostalgia. And Totodile has always been my go-to favorite Pokemon. And now he's getting a Mega Evolution. I think I have. Let's see. Do I have the Mega Evolution? Okay, here we go. Can I? Oh gosh, that doesn't do me justice. But this would be kinda. You guys probably should have said spoilers. This is what the concepts with the Mega Evolutions are going to be looking like very soon. We got Malamar with a rainbow belly. We're going to get Gold Skarmory. Phalanx is going to come together like a freaking mechanoid. It's going to be so freaking cool. What's that? Megadium's just going to get a bunch of flowers. Let's see, Floetta, or Floette. It's going to get that Mega Evolution. Mega Zygarde is gonna get. I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it. And then Clefable is gonna get wings. Mega Scrafty is gonna get a white hood. Let's see. But man, you guys cut me off mid rant, but that's okay. That's kind of why we just do these. Good line. Second generation hits for me because I love the original 151, but as a kid, learning about Generation 2 spoilers back in the day was a lot of fun. Right! Who knows the feeling of when we were watching Mewtwo Returns? Is it Mewtwo Returns or Mewtwo Strikes Back? Anyway, and seeing Donphan for the freaking first time. Oh my gosh, I became a big Donphan fan. That was freaking sick. But now let's go to my favorites of all time. Okay, let's see. Let's go from the original 151. I'm gonna have to say Nidoking. I chose Squirtle in that playthrough, but Nidoking is one of my favorite of that generation because that was my first Pokemon that I got to level 100. Do you know Roaring Moon? Of course you know Roaring Moon. Then we got Johto, which is going to be Totodile for Alligator. But if I'm not going to choose, I'm trying not to choose the starters. So I'm going to choose Steelix. Even though I love the dog trio. Love the freaking dog trio. Suicune, such a freaking awesome Pokemon design. But then comes my favorite generation, Generation 3. Such a freaking cool generation. Scizor and Lugia for me. Okay, let's think. I'm going through my list. I really like Camerupt. I feel like that design was awesome. But let's see. Metagross is awesome. I really don't want to choose a legendary, but Kyogre. Kyogre was it was just such a menacing legendary, right? I feel like the story of that was just peak. It was so good, so good. But having an Altaria on your team was new. Then we go to Diamond and Pearl. Man, is it Diamond and Pearl? It is Diamond and Pearl. I hate to say it again, but it was Diamond and Pearl Lucario? Was it Lucario? That was the generation that introduced Lucario. It was Generation 4. That's crazy to even think about. Because right after that, Generation 5, which is what we're dealing with right now. Goodness freaking gracious, Black and White. Oh man. I would say Electros. I love Electros. Electros was such a freaking sick Pokemon. And then, let's see, right after Black and White, Generation 6. Goodness, what happened? What was Generation 6? Was that Sun and Moon? No, it was X and Y. Yeah, it was X and Y. Man, what a time it's been for Pokemon. And now we're lining up to Generation 10. I was telling people on the feed yesterday that Generation 10 was coming around the corner. It's coming, leaks are coming out. Leaks about the Pokemon game have been coming out too. And what we're going to be expecting. I don't know if you guys know this, that it's going to be based on the Greek islands. The Greek islands outside of Athens. And we're going to be transversing through island to island, through the sky and the sea, supposedly called Pokemon Waves and Pokemon Wind, or Pokemon Waves and Pokemon Gale. I think Pokemon Waves and Wind looks better aesthetically through a marketing point of view, so it'd be easier so people can say Pokemon WW. So I think that's why Pokemon Wind and Wave sounds more, it sounds more doable, right? And that it's we're at a standstill of trying to figure out what's going to be the next gimmick. But a lot of people have been saying, and a lot of leaks on Reddit and on the rumor mill, I really do believe that there is a reason why we got Mega Evolution back so soon at a most random time. Because they want us to get used to seeing Pokemon Mega evolve and get us excited and prepare us for what is to come with the ascending Pokemon. So I think what the rumor mill for that is that every single island is going to have a deity. That deity is going to be based off of a, or what's it called, Jinn, or genie, as they say. I think that's what it says in the leaks, that they're going to have those Pokemon, or like mythical Pokemon, based off of, like Zeus, Hades, all that good stuff. 81 Pokemon cards, 19 energy cards, 5 trainers, and special 2 energies. I have no idea what that even means. So each island is going to represent those Djinns, and that Pokemon is going to ascend to look like the said Pokemon. It's going to have Pokemon based off of attack, Pokemon based off of speed. It's very convenient that we have about, let's see, attack, special attack, defense, special defense, speed, accuracy. Yeah, just about 8 islands of each stats. It's looking pretty good, guys. It's looking pretty good. But now, what does that mean for the TCG? What does that mean for what's happening in Pokemon right now? Right now, we're already seeing a lot of movement. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about Sam's Club and Prismatic dropping. My state is dropping Prismatic today, Sam's Club. I potentially might attempt to get over there. I have my daughter today, so I don't want to involve her in the craziness. I might try to get like maybe 5. 5, that would be good. Unless we see the freaking people just destroy Sam's Club today. I bet the employees right now are shaking in their boots, knowing that people are going to come there in sweats and sandals and destroy their club. So we're in this type of state right now where the Discord groups are made for people thinking that they're doing good but doing more harm, because now it looks like everyone's seeking, everyone's trying to find where the product is. Everyone's going to be saying, hey, there's a restock here, hey, there's a notification here, hey. All together, my bad. And I don't think that's sustainable for what is to come because Pokemon wants people to play the card game, but at the same time, Pokemon has never been the best. Pokemon has never been where it is right now, so I really do think they're going to keep up the steam and keep up this demand. But they don't want people angry at them because all it sounds like to me is Pokemon is it's just a lot of hate and a lot of this is this way and this is that way. Scarlet and Violet will not catch up to this, in my opinion. Scarlet and Violet is not the generation of catch up. Scarlet and Violet is a generation where people are going to, I think Pokemon is gathering data. They're gathering data and seeing how people react, gathering data of seeing where their company is. And it was a very fantastic era of that, said collecting data. Because it really showed that Pokemon's like, okay, we can put out this product. We can even put out an entire evolution. We can put out an entire evolution set and they go nuts. That said, they're gonna probably say, okay, for the next sets, we're gonna set these things up for ZA, and they're going to test said data. So we're gonna be in the testing phase. Then, Generation 10, baby. Generation freaking 10. Generation 10 is going to be the era where everything is implemented. I bet you a lot of people are going to say, no, Generation 10 sucks. Man, we should have remember Scarlet and Violet. Remember the Magikarp. What? The era of Scarlet and Violet is so messy because our chases of the era is a Mew, a Pikachu, a Mewtwo. Okay, an Umbreon. Okay, so it's like what? A Magikarp, an Umbreon, a Mew, a Pikachu, and a Greninja. That's what Scarlet and Violet is. I'm telling you. A lot of people are not seeing the big picture right here. It's scary. It's scary because now Mega Evolution already launched. Okay, our chases is going to be a Lucario, Absol, Gardevoir, and a Venusaur. Already freaking stacked. Are you effing kidding me? They're going to be like, okay, and then right after that, bam, we're going to release Gengar and Charizard, plus potential new Mega Evolutions. Because around that time, Pokemon ZA will be already released, and then that's when they're going to introduce more Mega Evolutions, like Mega Starmie, Mega Dragonite, Mega Scrafty. They're probably going to do Mega Phalanx, Mega Victory Bell, Mega Scolipede, all sorts of, and then right after that is Emerald Sky, and I think that's going to be the set with Rayquaza and Zygarde. Zygarde is a Pokemon based around green. I know they missed the mark with Mega Typhlosion. They did, but Typhlosion has already put himself in the grave with the weird stories of Mega Typhlosion. That's just crazy that a Pokemon got canceled because of a fan story. That's so funny. Well, it wasn't a fan story. I think it was by someone who actually worked for Pokemon and trying to make it lore. Which is still, ugh. It's weird how people's minds work sometimes. You ever go people watching like at a mall, or when you go walk around Target and you just look at everyone, it's like everyone has a different story. How do I not know this? Oh yeah, look it up. Look up Typhlosion weird story. It's 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 a read. It's a read. He got Typhlosion got canceled, and that's actually a reason why potentially Pokemon was like, nope, we're gonna have Chikorita, Totodile, and what's a Pokemon that people kind of like? Tepig. I assure you, it was probably gonna be the Johto starters, but nope. I know. Pokemon is a company that wants people to like them, and if anything is going to tarnish their name, they will be like, nope, get that out of there. And then they're just gonna unload a bunch of stuff on you so you forget. I mean, we're already got controversy of Pokemon using fan art for official Pokemon TCG stuff, so that's nuts. Man, so Generation 10, in my opinion, will be the reset. It's gonna be a time where people have realized that sitting on this product for this long has not done them good, because everybody's sitting on product right now. Everyone's holding it. I myself am holding it too. But the moment that megas hit is when people are just gonna offload. They're just gonna unload, offload. It's just going to be such a weird time for all of us. So just be careful. Be careful out there. Oh my goodness. Let's see how long we've been going. Let's see. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, queries, we got about 4 more minutes on me on the bike, and then I'm gonna start my workout. I'm gonna try to keep these videos to just the 30 minutes each day while I ramble and just talk. What do you guys feel? Do you guys feel Generation 10 is gonna be that reset, or is it gonna happen in megas? I feel like people are gonna see people are gonna see this Charizard and Gengar set, and they're gonna say this is Flash Fire and Phantom Forces together, Phantasmal Flames, and they're gonna say like, well, that box is so much money, so they're just gonna go hog wild with that. Oh goodness, my legs are killing me. Oh man. Whew. Oh. And then we got Emerald Skies, which is going to be Roaring Skies 2.0. And people say, well, that box was overprinted, and now it's over a $5,000 box, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I hope so. They go back in more animalistic Pokemon, too many humanoid ones. Yeah. I feel like Generation 10 will be such a fun generation for all of us, but we're in the murky waters right now. Just stay motivated, stay diligent. The hobby will be ours again soon. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Much love. And I'll see you on tomorrow's rant as I sit on an exercise bike and just rant about Pokemon. Till then, see ya.